Hey there, my foxy peeps. So, now on to part 3. Intermediate school. Now, literally, excuse me, growing up, again, I was out in the middle of the country, so the transitions from the schools, because I got so used to the primary school and how it was, now I had to go to the intermediate school. So it was literally 4 levels. You had the basement, which was mostly like the cafeteria, the gymnasium, the computer room. Yes, we had a computer room. I think there was like 30 or 40 computers in that room. It was like, I'd have to say about maybe 40. Because most of the classrooms, because this was a pretty good sized school, most of the classrooms, say for the 3rd grade, we had 5 classes. And there was from 25 to 35 in the classroom, depending upon the classroom. Because certain classrooms, were a little bit smaller than others, so the bigger classrooms would get, the more kids or the seasoned teachers. I think there was like 30 in my 3rd grade. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But literally, so starting basement, where, we'd have our PE and our computer lab, and that was pretty much about it. And plus the cafeteria, which was the gymnasium and then the cafeteria. So the gymnasium was literally right there where the cafeteria was. And they would have set times for each grade to go down into the cafeteria, because it would only situate about 150 kids at a time. So they would have 3rd grade eat, then 4th grade eat, and then 5th grade eat. So now that you know where the basement is, going up, you would have 3rd grade. So, and I can't remember, but I think we had an elevator, but I really can't remember because, we always had to use the stairs. So, and then up the stairs, 2nd floor, from the 1st floor, was 4th grade. Plus, you also had the office. So you had the 4th grade classrooms and the office. Plus, you had bathrooms on each end. The same as on the 1st floor. Well, those bathrooms were like side by side, but well, I think on each side of the stairs going down, but I can't really remember because that was quite a long time ago. I am much older now, and I can't remember that far back. And on the top floor, on the top floor was the 5th grade, and that was 3rd floor. So the 5th grade was up on the top floor. And you literally, yeah, there was an elevator, because now I can remember. Because you had the bathrooms on each end, and then you had like the counselor's office, I think, up there, plus the classrooms, and then you had the elevator, which was way off on the other end, where the girls' bathroom was. And there was like a little hallway type thing, a little room area, and there was an elevator. But it didn't work that great, so no one really wanted to go up and down the elevator, because there was a chance that it could get stuck. Because I was told that this intermediate school used to be like the middle school. So that tells you how old it is, because my dad went to that school. Well, he went to another school in St. Xavier, but then he went to that school. But anyway. So literally, now in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, 3rd grade, I kind of lost some friends because they either moved far, far away, and I made new friends, and I literally had to go through speech therapy. Now, literally, this started when I was in 1st grade. I would be taken out of math class. My favoriteest class in the whole wide world, and I was taken out of math class. Never failed which school I was in. It was always math class. Don't know why. So, 3rd grade, I still had to take speech therapy. because I had a problem saying my R sounds. I would sound like Elmer Fudd. Either I watched way too much Bugs Bunny growing up, or, it had to deal with the whole ear infections in my ear growing up, and my eardrum rupturing, and being deaf in one ear. But I'm gonna go with it was because I was deaf in one ear and not way too much Bugs Bunny, because you cannot watch that much Bugs Bunny. But yeah, I would say my R's as W's. So I had to go through speech therapy. So that was in its own little building, speech therapy, plus the building for music. So they had little trailer houses, literally situated in the schoolyard for speech therapy, I think some other kind of therapy or something, and music. The music room had its own little area, but yeah. So I had still all my good friends. The little red-headed boy was still my friend, and then, and still, I was still dressing like a little cowgirl. Still my mom trying to force me to wear a dress, and heaven forbid, I did not want to wear a dress. And she would, well, in kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade, I had really long hair. So she would either braid it or put it in pigtails or something, And I was one of those girls, I want my hair down, I don't want to have my hair up. And by 3rd grade, my grandma chopped off my hair. Really short, like a boy. Technically, I didn't care, because it was easier to manage, easier to comb, easier to take care of, but I missed my long hair, because I don't know, but to me, when I was in that grade, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I felt like I was not pretty enough, that I looked like a little boy. So I felt like I looked more like a little boy, because I did not have my long hair anymore to distinguish me as a girl. But still, I didn't care. I still went to school, still did my thing. No one really cared. 4th grade is the time where I start questioning things. Like when my best friend died. He was 9 years old. That was the little red-headed boy. And I adored him. And I knew something wasn't right that day when I went to school. I could just feel it deep within inside me that something wasn't right. And I get to class, and they're telling us what happened, and I didn't want to, acknowledge it. I was like, no. This didn't happen, And I went quite a few years believing that he just moved away, because I did not want to deal with it. My dad wouldn't let me go to the funeral, and I didn't want to deal with it. This is where happy-go-lucky Lacey turned into more of a deep in my shell, did not want to get people too close to me. I didn't want to get too close to other people because I was afraid, because, being 10 years old, and your best friend dying, you just feel like if I have any more friends that close to me, they're going to die too, and I'm going to be all alone. So I had friends, but I had put up a block to keep them out of, too close to me. So they didn't really know me, and I didn't really know them. I kept trying to push them farther and farther away. I mean, I felt bad for it, but, when you have something like that happen as a child, you just kind of no longer care. Well, 5th grade came around. I got braces. Now, I definitely never wanted to smile for a picture. I mean, no one could get me to smile for a picture anyway, but I definitely did not want to smile anymore. And then I got glasses. why I wanted glasses, because my one friend had glasses, I wanted glasses too. Well, all of a sudden, I ended up with glasses. Then I felt much uglier. But then, I was able to let my hair grow out just a little bit and get a wave, and I felt a little bit better. So, that was my intermediate school years. So, we'll save the rest for part 4? Yeah, this is part 3. Part 4. So, like, comment, or subscribe, because I randomly put up videos, and thanks for watching. Bye!